creative and crazy backlink strategies. Here we go. If you don't know what a backlink is, it's a huge part of search engine optimization, a huge part of what gets websites to rank well on Google for competitive keywords. Keywords are just things that people search into Google. A backlink is like a vote of confidence in the site that you are sharing or the page that you are sharing. It's when one website links to another website. And the more links a website has from good, reputable websites, that itself makes the website being linked to, that makes it reputable. And then it has a lot of weight and it can throw its weight around and link to other websites and make them reputable. That's what a backlink is. And so there are always crazy strategies that people are coming up with, crazy, creative, interesting strategies to get backlinks, because the more and better backlinks a website has, the more that they can rank on Google for lucrative keywords that get a lot of searches, that make them a lot of money. And that's why people like backlinks. And so there are all these crazy, cool strategies about getting backlinks. And there was this thread on the Entrepreneur subreddit yesterday. What are some of the craziest, most creative SEO backlinking strategies you've heard? And there were a few good ones shared, and that's what I got for you. Let's start with this one. A bakery that created a bread horoscope generator and got featured on dozens of food blogs as a result. In search engine optimization, there's these things called linkable assets. That's when you make something that's so cool, useful, or interesting that other people can't help but share it. And when they share it, they link to your site. And that's what a bread horoscope generator is. And it got featured on dozens of food blogs for this bakery. Another, a travel blogger who sent postcards with quirky travel facts to journalists, earning links from major sites. I thought that one was really cool. It wasn't just pitching journalists, it was actually sending interesting things to the journalists. And then the journalists just shared that. You could also do it with bloggers. Bloggers love having stuff to share. And a share, if it's social shares, they carry some weight, especially if they're from bigger accounts, even though it's what's called a no-follow backlink. But no follow, do follow. So no follow is not supposed to pass that like sweet SEO link juice that gives authority to another site. It's not even saying like this is a vote of no authority. It's just like the website doesn't know, so it's a no. So it's just unsure usually. So it's a no follow backlink. However, if and lots of social media platforms, they use no follow backlinks on their links, but if it's a huge account that's linking, Google actually does weigh that a little bit. Especially if the link that's shared gets lots of clicks. That's another huge thing. Links are actually, a lot of people don't even know this, links are more important if people actually click them. So if a big account on, let's say X or Threads or something, shares a link and lots of people click that, that's still going to be a positive signal for Google. Especially if the time on site is decent after people click on the link. And Google can see all of this stuff. How can they see it? They have Google Analytics, they have Chrome, and they do use this data. Now, that's not to say that links that people don't click or they don't really engage with that much, those links don't matter. Those links still totally matter. They actually matter a lot. But the most valuable type of link that you can have is a link that people engage with and a link that retains visitors after people click it. So actually the top comment on this was talking about linkable assets. The person said the craziest backlinking strategy is making free tools that are 100 times more popular than the main product. And that is it's a common thing. People make these useful, interesting, cool items, or maybe micro SaaSes, micro software as a service apps on their site, and it gets a lot of traction, maybe more traction than the main product. And these apps just exist to get backlinks. People do this so people will share these linkable assets. And a lot of the time too, these linkable assets, they're free, and free attracts more people. So the 100 times number is actually in line with conversion rate. This is what somebody said. The 100 times number is actually in line with conversion rate generally, which is on average 1 to 2% to paid from free users. Some people call these link magnets. I call these linkable assets, but that's what that is. And linkable assets, they're some of my favorite things in SEO because you can get so creative with them, like the bread horoscope generator. All right, here's a really black hat one. I'm going to make a video about this either today or tomorrow. Somebody said, I just found a popular SEO YouTube guru who is using his clients' websites as PBNs by hiding links in hidden divs. So there's that. A div is just a section in HTML. It's used to group and organize content in a web page. So an example might be, welcome to my page, this is some text inside of a div. And so this person said that in a PBN, a private blog network, are black hat things that people set up where they own all of the websites, and all the websites are linking to each other, or some are linking to others. And they have this strategy so that at the end of the day, a lot of these websites within the private blog network are actually linking to the money site. PBNs used to work really well in black hat search engine optimization. They don't really work as well anymore. Google has gotten very sophisticated and very good at catching them. And you can get crazy penalizations, and people get them all the time for trying private blog networks. But so apparently this popular SEO YouTube guru is using his client sites as private blog networks by hiding links in hidden divs and hidden sections. Somebody said, I'm pretty sure Google recognizes and penalizes hidden links. And then the person who originally posted this said, recognizes, yes, penalizes, not usually. It's more like the links are devalued. However, if it's not done with a hidden div, so if it's not actually hidden, this is a very effective way to get backlinks. You have clients and you make the client link to you in some way, and it seems like it's mostly authentic. And yeah, you could get links like that. That's crazy though. That just the fact that the person is hiding them, because the hiding really doesn't work as well as it used to. It was called cloaking. My guess is that this SEO YouTube guru isn't even hiding it anymore. It's just like, hey client, I'm going to do this. It's going to be fine for your site. Okay. We have a good experience with you. Sure. All right. Here's another one. Just saw on Twitter the other day that there is an SEO with an IMDb page/link from shooting shitty low budget movies and putting them on Amazon Prime. And actually people knew who this was. So someone said, is this Craig Campbell? And someone said, the person who posted it said, yes, I forgot his name, but remembered his thumbprint head. I don't know who Craig Campbell is, but this person is shooting really low budget, just bad movies and putting them on Amazon Prime Video, and then getting IMDb page links from doing this, getting links on IMDb. Here's another one in the food niche. Person says, I have a food truck business and I'm also a part-time sports referee, and I have my company link in my referee bio on some major international websites. I can't be sure that this is the reason, but my food truck site started getting huge traffic about 2 months after I added the bio link. That's actually really interesting. And it's possible. If people are engaging with that link, it's possible. And one more comment in this thread. One of the funniest backlinking strategies was from this company that created a random scholarship just to get universities to link to their site from their scholarship pages. Super sneaky, but smart. And by the way, if you don't know, links from .edu websites or .gov websites, so education websites or government websites, those links are usually considered a lot more valuable than normal links. The person continues and says, another one that I liked was finding popular articles with broken links. This is actually a popular strategy. Finding popular articles with broken links, then hitting up the site owner like, hey, you've got a dead link. Here's my content that could replace it. People also do this thing called ego. Oh, this one I have done this myself. People also do this thing called ego bait, where they write posts like top 10 experts in whatever industry and include the folks they want backlinks from. Most of the time, those people are flattered and end up linking back to it or sharing it around on social. And I've done that, and it really does work. It's really fun. And it's just a good way to get in with people, with high value people that you want to get in with. Me and my friend, we did it with people in fintech, and it was incredible. And then the poster continues. Another creative one is building free tools or calculators. Now these are linkable assets again, and calculators are very possible, like something genuinely useful that people want to share. And then there's a classic, oh, I like this one. Then there's a classic PR stunt strategy. Some businesses do random stuff just to get featured in news articles, which brings in a bunch of high quality backlinks from big media sites. Honestly, people get super creative with this stuff. And I talk all about this stunt that Neon Money Club did called Score, where they didn't even build this app, but they said they had made it. And it was a dating app that only people who have a credit score of over 675 could use. And it's just neonmoneyclub.com/score. And they share all the press that they got. They got so much press from this. And I really tried to see if they built it, and they didn't build it. They didn't build this, and they just got all of these links just by announcing something so wild. And that's a PR stunt. So these are some crazy and interesting, creative backlinking strategies. from the Entrepreneur subreddit, and this is episode 555 of my daily digital marketing show. Look, get lots of good backlinks, rank for lots of lucrative, competitive keywords. If it's not a competitive keywords, and some of the best keywords are not competitive, they're just overlooked. Actually, side note, I just released my SEO product, which I've been working on since February, called Compact Keywords, compactkeywords.com, and it is about how to find these overlooked, lucrative, bottom of funnel, high purchase intent keywords, compactkeywords.com. But for the more competitive keywords, for the really competitive keywords that are not overlooked, you need to have a lot of backlinks. And so I thought this was an interesting thing to share. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch on YouTube, thank you so much for listening. If you listened on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and I will talk to you again every day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.